Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield news video. In today's video, we have quite a few things to cover. We have the t-shirt design, something's gone on with that we did cover a few days ago. We have a potential mushroom Pokemon that we need to talk about, E3 stuff, and then just some more stuff about Pokemon in general that we will obviously cover in the video. So if you are excited for the video, be sure to drop a like down below. It really does help out. Leave a comment as well with anything that we have covered today. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. These are discussiono videos. And make sure to hit that subscribe button as well if you are brand new with the dailiest of Pokemon content on the channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video. And I really hope you guys enjoy. So starting things off, let's talk about that t-shirt that came out the other day, which basically confirmed character customization in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It was great. So basically what happened was there was a competition. I didn't know about it at all, but apparently it was like massive competition, and the winner basically got their design in Pokemon Sword and Shield. They got their t-shirt design on the t-shirts that you were able to purchase in the Generation 8 games, which was a really cool thing. Everyone was really excited about it. The design looked awesome. Really cool winner, everything like that. But today, some information has come out. It's not great. Basically, this is on Cerebi. I'll link this in the description down below, even though there's only really this paragraph on it. But it says, as we reported on Monday, Uniqlo had a competition for various t-shirt designs for Pokemon that will then get sold, with the grand prize winner having their t-shirt implemented into Pokemon Sword and Shield. So like I say, it was a really cool thing, getting a customizable t-shirt in Sword and Shield, especially for the winner. They must have been like over the moon. And then of course, obviously, it's a really cool thing, and it confirmed character customization. So, all good news. However, it then goes on to say, however, the winner was since found to have violated the rules, having previously sold their own design which they entered into this contest. So, basically you weren't allowed to enter something that had previously been sold. So this person, the winner, had basically sold their t-shirt design previously, whether that be on a website or whatever, I don't know. Basically, the raw facts though is this person sold the design prior to the competition, and they were not allowed to do that. It was in the rules, the TOS, and the guy was just like, yeah, I don't care about all that. Like, I don't know why he'd do that. It was obviously they were going to find out. But of course, due to this, that entry has been disqualified, and no grand prize winner will be included, and thus it means that none of the t-shirt winners will be implemented into Pokemon Sword and Shield, as the note about that element has been removed from all official material. We'll provide further information as it comes to be sure. Keep checking back. So basically, what that means is that the winner, because they violated the terms of service, they violated the rules, basically has ruined it for all of the other competition, you know, entrants. So of course this was a design that won it, which again looks really cool. This is what it would have looked like in game. So again, it looks really cool, but of course they've already sold it before, so it was just against the rules completely. So that means that like number 2, which has a really cool design with this unknown thing on the back, they don't get the win. This really cool design as well from Emily with like the Pikachu and the Alone Executor. It makes literal no sense to me whatsoever. If the first guy is like breaking the rules, that's fair enough. That's on him. That's his stupid decision. But why does that mean that second place and third place and all of these other t-shirt designs have to basically be penalized for that? Like, that's not fair. I don't understand why that's a thing. Surely if the winner is found like guilty of whatever, cheating or whatever that is, why not just give it to second place? Is that just me, or is that just like the smart thing to do? Because there's no way that all of these incredibly like talented people should get penalized for something this one person did. Like, to me, that just sounds stupid. It shouldn't be a thing. Really annoying, to be fair, because all these designs look really good. I mean, even if second and third didn't get it, they just picked again. Look at all these really cool designs. We've got the Legend of Zelda one there, we've got the Pokemon Quest one there, we got the Ghost one, we've got the Marek one. I mean, this one I feel like I've definitely seen before, so I feel like they've sold this somewhere before. But all in all, like, it's really annoying. Like, I don't think that it should just be completely taken out of the game. I think they should literally just go to second or third place and just give them the option to put their t-shirt design into the games. That's just me though. It has annoyed me a little bit because it just makes no sense at all. So whatever. So basically, the main thing about this is the customizable t-shirt. This isn't going to be in Sword and Shield. It still means that character customization is going to be in the games. Like, you're going to be able to change like your shirt and your trousers and your hat, I guess, and your hair color or whatever. But it just means that this design here will not be in the game. So that's that. Next thing I want to talk about is just this thing that PokeJungle tweeted out. It's just this blue Caterpie. So this is making its rounds on the internet, basically confirming, like basically saying that it's real. I'm not even going to talk about this that much, but it is fake. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a Caterpie rip-off. I mean, it's not even on the ground. It's hovering. The Pokeball slot just looks like stupid. I mean, look how big that one Pokeball is. And then there's like another bunch there. I mean, the health bar looks bad. The level looks bad. I mean, just the actual, it just looks so badly made. So if you've seen this and for whatever reason you think it might be true, it's not. It's just 110% fake. I'm not even going to take up any more time in the video just talking about it. But yeah, if you just see this, it's fake. That's that. Next up, I do want to talk about this because this is very interesting. So I found this. Someone sent it to me, and it basically says that the person that put all these together basically said that we are pretty much guaranteed a mushroom Pokemon, and that is because, now I don't know my personal thoughts on this. I've not really seen any kind of things that have been like this in the past. But this person basically says there's been a lot of TCG promo for mushroom Pokemon. So obviously we've got Foongus and Amoongus and then Breloom there, all mushroom Pokemon. And then obviously have this trainer card here with like all the mushrooms. And then of course on the map there's mushrooms here as well. So this person is basically saying like, hey, they're pushing all of these mushroom things out there. That means that there's going to be a brand new mushroom Pokemon. And there most likely is. I mean, if there's a mushroom forest and it looks like a poison gym, there's probably going to be a grass poison mushroom or a poison mushroom or something like that. It makes sense. I don't know if the TCG has anything to do with it. I think you could literally just make that assumption just looking at that picture. But hey, I don't know if it's ever been in the past where like the TCG has had any kind of relevance towards new Pokemon or anything like that, if they've like foreshadowed any new Pokemon. I think this is just random Pokemon they've picked. But either way, I mean, you could probably say there's most likely going to be a new mushroom Pokemon just from looking at that. So that's just something else I want to talk about quickly because I thought it was kind of interesting, and we might be seeing mushroom Pokemon. Next up, I just wanted to quickly just talk about the fact that we're literally getting news in like 19 days. Like E3 is on like 11th of June. Everyone's going like raving and ranting about how we're not getting any news or anything. It's literally 19 days. I mean, we've waited about 3 months for this. I think we can wait another 19 days for E3. And there's going to be like that massive Nintendo Treehouse thing. And like I keep saying, they showed like a half-an-hour footage of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in the last Treehouse. So in this one, I'm sure they're going to show a trailer in E3. And then we're going to get more footage about it in the Treehouse. Or maybe we're going to get a trailer before then. Just because we're definitely getting information at E3 doesn't mean we're not getting any information before then. It just means we're definitely getting it at E3. So I just wanted to throw that in the video. Last but not least, speaking about PokéJungle though, this will also be linked in the video down below in the description. Basically, loads and loads of media outlets have been like, oh my god, Pokemon's like crashing and burning because they don't care about the product anymore. Basically slating Game Freak, saying that they're prioritizing other games over Pokemon and they just don't really care about Pokemon anymore and they're not putting any effort into it. So basically says the developer of the main Pokemon series, Game Freak, has offered some insight into their development structure within the company. In an interview with VGC, they talked about the teams that make up the company and their new R&D division, which has helped them to develop even more games simultaneously. Pokemon Sword and Shield are not the only Nintendo Switch games coming from the developer. They're also working on a new game tentatively called Town. So Town was a pretty cool game. We got it in the Direct. It looks really cool. I'm definitely going to be picking it up. But yeah, it just looks like a really cool game. I don't know, nice, cute game. So yeah. According to director and programmer Masayuki Ono, there are 2 different production teams here, simply named Production Team 1 and Production Team 2. Team 1 is fully dedicated to Gear Project, while Team 2 is for the Pokemon operation. What that means is that Game Freak as a company is prioritizing the Gear Project, which is production team number 1, more than Pokemon in general. We are always trying to create something that is equally exciting or more exciting than Pokemon. So basically, loads of media outlets saw this and were like, wow, they're prioritizing this other game instead of Pokemon. That means that Gen 8 is going to suck. It's going to absolutely like sink in terms of like how well it's going to do. Nobody cares about it anymore. And Game Freak, Pokemon is on the lowest of lows and all this and that. That's not what it means, as you will see when we read on. So it says Game Freak has previously published games such as Giga Wrecker, directed by Onu, Tembo the Badass Elephant, Harmo Knight, and more for a variety of platforms. Ono continues, there is a lot of back and forth between Team 1 and 2. He added, one of the interesting things is that Team 2, which is dedicated to Pokemon, only knows about specific platforms. So with Team 2, engineers can learn about other platforms that they might not have touched before. By mixing up the teams, we're able to create the interesting synergy. So it doesn't mean that they're completely like, Pokemon, get out of here. They're not doing that. What that means is they're basically mixing the teams, and Team 1 that knows these things about other platforms and stuff like that and how to, I don't know, do well on games, they're pushing that into Pokemon. So all in all, in the long run, doing this is gonna make the Pokemon games better. But the media outlets don't say that. They give these clickbait titles and stuff, and they're giving all this and that, and they're basically like, yeah, they don't care about Pokemon anymore. That's what all this media stuff is saying, which is just completely, like, couldn't be further from the truth. So it says, it may sound like a bad thing to some, but what this means is that the developers at Game Freak are regularly being challenged to create new ideas and mechanics, something vital to keeping our favorite Pokemon franchise fresh. If the studio focused solely on Pokemon, it would undoubtedly make for a more monotonous experience in the long run. So it might sound bad to you when you read it like that. You might be like, well, they're prioritizing Pokemon, they're prioritizing this other game more than Pokemon at the moment. I get that's how it reads, and that's what he technically said, but don't let the media just completely change your mind being like, oh, they've said that, so that means that they just don't care about Pokemon anymore. It doesn't mean that. It means in the long run they're doing it to help better the Pokemon games, making the future Pokemon games even better, making Sword and Shield even better. But it's just annoying, like, you give them like a bit of, you know, give them a little bit of cheese, and they just boom straight on it like a mouse on cheese. Don't know where that came from. Either way, guys, that's going to be everything with this video. Like I say, this will be linked in the description down below if you want to read it for yourself. I just wanted to include that in today's video because it's stupid. You know, the fact that these media outlets, like, this is like the only article that like explains about it, like PokeJungle. Like, this is a really good article. All the other articles, like the media stuff, really, really bad. This is the good article that actually explains it thoroughly. You know, the other articles are only about like getting people to like read them and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for today's video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like down below, leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we went over, and of course subscribe as well if you're brand new. That's gonna be everything from me though, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, peace.